Hello everybody, just getting stuff set up and we'll be ready to go. So, how is everybody? I'm a little early because I'm trying to sort out all the sound and all the bits and bobs. So, let me just set up my chat over here. I'll turn myself off, I don't want echoes. Here we go. Right. Hi, if anyone's coming in, it'd be nice to see you. Do. The one person watching is me, in case anyone's wondering and watching this from ages. Oh, there's another person in here. Hi! Who's that? This is exciting. I've never done a live before. If you can hear the fan, let me know and I'll turn it off, but it is sweltering in here and I've got the light on as well. So if it's distracting, let me know. Sorry, my chat is over here, so if you see me tilting, that's where it is. I'm currently doing a little knitting while I'm waiting for everybody. I don't know how successful this will be, but thought we'd have a go at it, have a chat and see what live's like. I've got a new microphone as well, so if anyone can let me know how well the microphone works, that would be fantastic. We're currently in the middle of almost a thunderstorm. It's not here yet. We've also got people working on our garden, and we also have the normal building traffic that you're probably really used to. Excuse me. So sorry if there's a little bit of background noise. The little one is not here today, which is why I decided to see it. Oh, hi Helen, nice to see you too. You're my only person in here at the moment, that's exciting. I am early, as I said. It's 2 minutes to go, and I've only just put it on YouTube, which is, you know, should have been more organised really, but just thought I'd give it a go. Just realised I've left my tea downstairs, which is really sad. But that's okay. I made a load of teas for the builders and left mine downstairs. Hope everybody else has got some tea. I think I'll probably edit the first 3 minutes out because there's not much going on other than me talking rubbish. But I will start podcast proper in a little minute, just when we get to the time that I said. Ooh. I'm knitting on my perfect timing, Helen. I wasn't sure if 11 o'clock was a good time for everybody, but it's the only day that my little boy goes to his nana's, so I figured if I'm going to do it, may as well do it today, and it may as well be 11 o'clock. There wasn't much more planning than that, to be honest. Yeah, so I'm working on my city limits at the moment, so I will show you that in a second. It's nice easy stockinette past the raglan. Helen, can you hear the fan at all? I don't know if you can. Just be helpful to know, because I've got a new mic and I don't know how well it works with the fan on. Only slightly. Okay, thank you. If it's annoying, I'll turn it off. Might just be me and you, Helen. I'll do a 10 minutes and then I'll make a start. Get to the end of my row. Hopefully you get some people in. I'll give you a bit of a sneak peek at this. So, city limits. It's a little peek of it. Don't look too close at my raglans at the top. I don't know if anybody else finds that. Ooh. Oh, it's because I put it in front of the light. So let's try that side instead. Oh yeah, that's better. That is a little funky all of a sudden. Looks alright on there. But yes, so that's what I'm knitting on while waiting for everybody. It's definitely too hot to be knitting anything mohair related. Almost certainly. I'm just gonna grab my box of tricks. The pom-pom box of joy. Oh, here we go. So I can show you all my acquisitions. Just pop them over there. Oh, where are you at, Helen? Working away? That sounds exciting. Or you just mean you're actually just working? That's not very exciting. Eldest is back in school. That's amazing. Hooray! I'm not back at school. I should be back at school, but not till September. For those who don't know, I'm a teacher who has been on maternity leave. Oh no, there's going to be some crinkling. Sorry. I don't want to take it out of his bag. Trying to keep the chat open. What's the bet in this is going to be an epic fail. We can but try. Okay, I'm going to make a start just because it's getting to that point and I probably should do a podcast. As you can see, not at all organised. So, hello if you are watching from the future. Ooh, Advent colourways, that sounds good. Can't believe it's going to be Advent time soon. Oh my gosh, scary, scary. So hello and welcome to Beebee's Handmade. I am Stevie and this is the podcast all about creating our own handmade wardrobe, and that's normally through knitting and sewing. Don't forget you can like and subscribe. We've had a few new followers recently, so thank you very much for that. I have a new microphone, so we're doing lots of new things all at once today. We're trying a live and we're trying the new microphone, so let me know how that is and if it's okay. My chat is just down here, so if you see me, that's why. So thank you for watching if you're live. Hello to you, and thank you if you're watching in the future. I am probably going to edit the first 5 minutes because it's all waffle. So fair bit of knitting going on at the moment. Little bit of acquisition, not huge actually this time round, but it's good. I'm pretty pleased with it. So I hope everyone's doing okay. Yeah, let's get on to it. So I have no finished objects. I'm sorry about that. I was desperately trying to finish my daisy socks, but didn't manage to before the podcast. So I thought I'd show you those first and get those going. So these are my daisy socks, and this is a pattern by Daisy Stitches, and I was a test knitter for them. So this is the second sock. The first sock, oh, I might actually have it with me. Yes, I do. This is the first sock, and I pulled it over so you could see the design. So this is actually going to be the top of the foot. To get used to where my light is. There we go. Yep, so this is the second one. I'm very nearly there. I'm just about to start the toe. Yeah, so those are those. I'm knitting them in a Sirdar Snuggly 4-ply. Not much to say about it other than it's acrylic and really warm, particularly at the moment, but it is a really good little sock to just have next to me on the sofa. And so yeah, it's a good one. And as I said, I was a tester for this one, so these are now out, and they are part of a set of 3 different socks altogether. I think you can buy them separately. I will double check and I will let you know on Instagram, as this is live and I can't remember. So yeah, I've been working on those. I've also been working on my Whitmoor sweater. I'm still at the ribbing. It has been so hot here, so I haven't had chance to work on it, simply because it's been so sticky and horrible humidity there. So I'm not going to worry about showing you too much of that. I can just show you where I'm at. There we go. So this is my Whitmoor sweater by Amy Lowden, and the yarn is Mr. B's in Rosy Lee, and I am there. The mohair is Biches in their beige, nice in the original colourway name. Yep, so that's this one. So like I said, not a lot of work gone on there at the moment. Just need to finish the bottom and onto the sleeves and it'll be done, but it's just been too warm. Next thing I'm working on, and the thing that's had the most work this week, is my City Limits sweater. So this is by Tanis Lavalee, and yes, oh my gosh, Helen, that colourway is gorgeous. Rosy Lee. This is Mr. B's. Let me give you a bit more of a close-up because it's like flashes of pink. My light is over here, it's not very good to... There you go. So it's kind of like beigey tones with a pink in it. Those who have watched the podcast will remember that I started knitting it in a different Mr. B's colourway, which was French Earl Grey, but French Earl Grey just didn't work with this mohair. But this colour, I saw it and I was like, no, that's what it needs to be. So it is almost done, just sleeves and stuff to do. So City Limits, Tanis Lavalee. This is, if you've been looking at the Instagram, this is sort of where I showed you. I am now down to here, and so I've split the sleeves and I'm working the body. So I've done a few things differently on here, not intentionally differently, but some intentional and some not really. I didn't get on very well with the raglan shaping in the beginning, so I've got a few dodgy spots right at the top. I got my groove eventually, and so the raglans are fine from about here all the way down. If you've knit this, can you notice my mistake on the raglans? Anybody can notice my mistake, gets a gold star. I did some plain rounds instead of purling on the on every raglan row. I did some plain knit rounds. So what I've actually got is, instead of having purl bumps every single row, I've got a knit row and then a purl bump. So I actually quite liked the kind of effect that it gave me. It makes it a bit more airy, a bit more lacy. So I decided that instead of ripping it out, I would just continue with that down the sides of the body. This can be worn stockinette side, which is this one, or you can have it reverse stockinette. and I like both. I think I might finish it. I do like it that side too. I think I might finish it and then decide and just be really careful with weaving in my ends, see if I can hide them enough that I could wear it either way. This colour, I'm really loving the colours that I ended up using. So the top colour is Macaron by Les Family Yarns. Then the next colour is Amongst the Fields of Harmony by Dusty Dimples. And then this one at the bottom is the Literary Potato Peel Society colourway from Dandelion and Dogwood. I also have a few more to go in there. So I have a Hey Sister Yarn Co, which is Fusion Frenzy. I have Boho Chic by Dandelion and Dogwood, and that's coming next. And I also have a Olan. Let me have a look. I can't remember if it's Olan. So this is what I'm knitting with at the moment. It's this colourway, which is gorgeous, and I'm so glad that I've actually managed to use it. Then the next colourway is this one. This is the Dandelion and Dogwood. I'm sure it's Boho Bunny or something along those lines. Boho Bunny, I think. That's next to come. Then I have Fusion Frenzy. What a messy cake that is. Fusion Frenzy. And then the last colour is sort of If I Need It, but maybe I won't. And that is, just seeing whether it is Olan. It doesn't look like Olan. Oh, it's Life in the Long Grass. I knew it was an Irish dyer. Life in the Long Grass in, I think it's Driftwood. But this is quite tonal compared to the others, which have a lot of colour in them, so I'm not sure. I know that they tone nicely, but whether or not they'll blend together, I don't know yet. So, we shall see. Right. That is all of the whips that I'm actively working on. Chuck those out the way. Then I have had a little bit of acquisition, not loads, but just a couple of orders. A few things have come through D-Stash, so if they've come through D-Stash, unfortunately I don't think they're available. If they are, I will let you know, but at the moment I'm pretty sure they aren't. So let's start with the stuff that I bought. There will be some crinkling, just a pre-warn. There might be crinkling going on. So I bought from Les Family Yarns, who is lovely Kelly and Nick and Megan. Hello to you guys. And I messaged, this is a bit of a confession. I messaged them and said, oh, those autumn minis I saw in your live video. When are they going to be up? How many do you have? And can I have some? So they were very sweet and said, look, they're going up. There's this many. I think it was 7. See if you can get any. If you can't, we'll sort it out. So I did manage to jump on at exactly the right time. Sorry for the crinkling. To get the autumn minis. Oh, they are so gorgeous. I kind of don't want to take them out because they're in a nice order and I don't want to mess the order up. There you go, that's a bit of a better colour representation. I'll try and keep it still. There we go. So yep, those are the autumnal minis from Les Family Yarns. I was really excited about those. Then she's also bought these pom-poms in by The Crafty Bird, and she showed me those and I was like, oh yeah, I need those too. I obviously got the pinks because it's me. And thanks Helen for the crinkling. Yes, I also love a bit of crinkling too. So these are by The Crafty Bird, and she makes faux pom-poms, and she says and crochet as well on the back. Here's her label. So these, as you can see, are the ones that you just pop onto your hat. So you sew the base on and then you can take them on and off. This one is called Raspberry and it's got kind of black tips. Oh, hello. I'm just talking about you. That's spooky. Kelly's online. So yes, this one is Raspberry with the kind of black tips and it's so pretty. And this is Super Fluffy Magenta, which is obviously going to be something that I'm going to want. Light's gone a bit funny. Don't know why that is. Let me know if it's a bit odd on screen. It looks okay here. Yeah, Super Fluffy Magenta. So obviously I'm going to want this one, aren't I? It's so good. So those came through, which was lovely. And also Nick's been working on a project, which is Nick's Pick a Mix. Thank you. They do look they are gorgeous. That's why they look gorgeous. So Pick a Mix, Nick's Pick a Mix. I picked up 107, 89, and 15. So these are all colourways that they've created with numbers so that you can pick them for your projects, either any of the colours of minis that you would like that are numbered, but also if you wanted to, you know, see what colours look like together. I'm pretty sure, I'm sure she'll correct me, that you can message them and they can put different colours together for you to work out what colours you want for your project, which I think is a really great idea. These are all 75-25 merino nylon minis, but these are the colours I chose. So this is 89 and this is 107, which is kind of like this gorgeous watery green, and then obviously I had to have a pink, which was 15, but to be fair I could have bought all of the pinks because they are amazing. So the last little bit that I've got is D-Stash. So I picked up a few things on D-Stash. They're dyes that you're going to recognise. So, sorry, I'm trying to keep chat going and this as well. I didn't realise chat also comes up right in front of me, which is really helpful because I've got my laptop going over there, so it's much easier. Sorry to anyone who knew that. It's like, duh, Stevie. Obviously it does that. So I bought some of this on one person's D-Stash and some of this on somebody else's. So let's keep going with the Kelly and Leigh family yarns theme. So I picked up these Spring Fling minis, which I don't think are available anymore as it's not spring, but they are glorious. Again, 75-25s, and these are 10 gram minis, and they're 42 meters each. Thank you for all the helpful label info. That is super helpful, makes my life easier. So these are absolutely glorious, and I picked up these first. Then I saw this and was like, ooh, that's pretty. I don't think I've seen that colour before. And this is Blue Skies and Pink Parasols, and this is also 75-25, and it's 425 meters, 4-ply fingering weight, Blue Skies and Parasols. You will see and sense a theme in my D-Stash, because the things I bought off D-Stash, I should say. I am thinking of doing a D-Stash at some point if anyone is interested. Yes, absolutely love a good D-Stash. I can't believe people wanted to get rid of these, frankly. There we are. So that's those two. Then the next ones and the last ones that I got on D-Stash are from Dusty Dimples. They aren't from her D-Stash, but they are her yarns. So I got this DK, which is 212 meters in Baby Doll, and this is a 75-25, I think. That's what she's got on the label, but she's crossed out, so I'm not 100%. But this is her DK base. And it is this gorgeous shade of pink in a DK weight. I've been trying to create more DK stash than 4-ply fingering weight stash because it's getting a little ridiculous. Although there are a lot of new projects at the moment that make it really great to use up 4-ply. So like the City Limits, where you hold things double and you fade through, that's using 4 or 5 skeins of fingering weight that I have in my stash. So I'm really pleased about that. So I'm definitely going to be doing a few more of those projects. The other one that's like that is the Cozy Up Knits Simple Hug, which has just come out, and my friend Molly from Molly Kind Designs is currently doing a knit along for that. Or stop tempting me with the pom-poms and floof. Oh, amazing. Sorry, Kelly's chatting to me. I'm sure you'll see. And the next one that I've got is her sock. This is 75/25, 425, and I know that she doesn't dye this anymore. This is Hermione's Ballgown. Oh, and I didn't do it intentionally, I promise. But look how well they go together. That might have to happen. I haven't decided what I'm doing with them. I just really love them. But also, you know, having them for a little bit less money is great. Not that I'm not going to support my dyers though, because I love you all. So that's all the knitting and stuff to show you. I'm happy to sit here and answer some questions and chat for a little while if that's something that people are interested in. If you're watching from later on, that's all the knitting content. This is all very new and strange, having to talk constantly on a live. Normally I would cut out all the ums and the pauses and things like that. So yeah, let me know how this is going and what you think, and if you'd like me to do some more live videos. I am aware that obviously you need a bit of notice for me to do a live, so I might try an Instagram live perhaps a little bit later on today if people are interested, and maybe do a little stash dive and see if there's some treasures in my stash to show you. But yeah, let me just have a little, because I can see the live here. It is, Helen, really nice. Thank you for that. It is really nice to be able to have a bit of to and fro. Yeah, it is. It is natural, and this is as natural as I'm gonna get, I think. Being able to chat along is lovely, and I'm really liking the interaction, because obviously you will know being a podcaster means you just talk to a camera, and my equipment over the last couple of weeks has got a bit more to try and grow a little bit, but you just talk to a camera and a microphone and a light and a phone, and it just feels a little bit strange, but having a little bit of interaction is really fun. So I will definitely have a go at doing a few more of these. There's lots of convoluted ways that you can do a live, apparently, so I will look into those to see if I can make the quality a bit better if it needs to be. I'm glad that the microphone is helping and it's not too quiet, because I know lots of people have mentioned on my channel before that they're having trouble hearing me. I do actually amp up my volume 400% to try and make it a little bit louder, but I'm aware that it's not always easy, and with the editing and stuff that I have to put in on top, I do try and make it as loud as I can. So thank you for all those kinds of things. Yeah, absolutely, Helen, you should really give this a go. It is really nice being able to see, particularly people popping up on my screen. That's so much easier than I thought it would be. So if you are a podcaster, definitely have a go at this live thing. It's really good. And there's no sound quality problems. Brilliant. Thank you, Helen, because it is one of my worries, particularly with the microphone. So I've just bought a new one. Plugs in, really nice and easy. So I'm really happy with that, because now that means I won't have anyone messaging me going, I can't hear anything, I've had to turn it up to 500 and I still can't hear you. I'm sure I'll still get those, but I thought it was time to kind of upgrade that a little bit. Can you not go live without 1,000 followers? I didn't know that. You know, oh, okay. That's interesting, because I didn't realise that that was the case. I knew a few, there's a few things I can't do on YouTube yet. Very, very close to being able to monetize, which is exciting, but we're not there yet. So if you are new and you're just dropping in, please make sure you like and subscribe. I've got plenty of videos for you to watch on sewing, knitting, crafty things in general. There's a little bit of quilting in a couple of them at the moment. I haven't actually fully started Theo's quilt. Yeah, that's true. No community tab, Helen. I haven't got that at the moment. I'm sure it'll come. So yes, we are growing slowly. I'm trying to film more videos more regularly. As I said, I've got a bit more kit now to do that. I've got the space now. We've moved house to this sewing room is I don't know if it's smaller than my last one, but it's probably just cozy enough, and it's got a bit more space. I will show it eventually. Let me know if vlogs are things that you're interested in as well. I'm going to try live Instagram, I think, this afternoon. But until then, yeah, it was lovely to chat to everybody. Thank you so much for those who have popped on live. And thank you for all those who are going to be watching this in the future. Let me know if there's anything we can improve or anything you'd like to see. I've had a few people message me say they want to see some more sewing stuff, so my sewing patterns and maybe a little bit of fabric stash that I have. So more than happy to show you that. Patterns wise, I will pre-warn a lot of mine are PDFs, so it may be a video of me talking and popping up the pictures of what I have. Let me know if that's something you're interested in. But thanks so much for joining me. Please take care, and I will be on Instagram this afternoon. Take care, and I will see you really soon. Bye.